Hi, and welcome to our Ready, Set breastfeeding class. My name is Lisa White. I am a registered dietitian and lactation consultant here at the Anoka County WIC program. I've been with the WIC program for about 5 years, and we are glad to have you here with our class today.
And my name is Maria LaChance. I'm also a registered dietitian with the WIC program and a lactation consultant. I've worked for WIC for just over 6 years. I also have a 6-year-old daughter who I breastfed for 2.5 years. And today I hope to share with you some tips that will help you get breastfeeding off to a good start so you can have a great experience.
In this section, we will be discussing why breastfeeding is important for your baby. We will look at how it compares to formula and what risks are associated with feeding formula instead of breast milk. So why is breastfeeding so important? Breast milk is human milk for a human baby. It's specific to our species, and it's perfectly suited to fit your infant's complete nutritional needs. In contrast, formula is cow's milk, which has been altered and added to for the purpose of making it safe to meet infants' basic nutritional needs, and it is used as an alternative to breast milk. This picture compares the components of breast milk to formula. As you can see, formula does have some of the basic nutrients for growth. However, breast milk has far more components. Human milk has over 1,000 components, including things such as enzymes, antibodies, hormones, anti-allergens, disease-fighting compounds, and flavor components. Breast milk is specific for your baby. Most of the things found in breast milk cannot be found elsewhere, and breast milk cannot be reproduced. Well, formula has the basic nutrients for growth. They are made in a factory, and because of that, formula remains the same. From the first bottle of formula to the last, all of the ingredients in formula remain the same. In contrast, breast milk is a living biological fluid. Breast milk changes throughout a feeding, and as baby grows, his needs change. And based on what's going on in mom and baby's environment, breast milk also changes. This picture compares a drop of formula to a drop of breast milk. On the left, drop of formula, you can see that there's no live cells. There's not much going on in that drop of formula. On the right is a drop of breast milk. Because it's a living biological fluid, there's active cells in there, which is a good thing. Those cells protect the baby against infection and inflammation, which are the white blood cells. And fat globules help eyes and brain grow faster. They also help with immune system and organ development for your baby. Because formula does not contain all of the components breast milk does, formula-fed babies have a higher risk of certain conditions, including ear infections, pneumonia, diarrhea, constipation, SIDS or sudden infant death syndrome. They also have a higher risk of developing childhood obesity, diabetes, asthma and allergies, as well as certain types of cancer. In contrast to this, breastfed babies usually develop a stronger immune system that lasts through early childhood until their own immune system has developed well. And that in turn means less healthcare costs and time off of work for you to care for a sick baby. Babies who are breastfed are often less fussy because breast milk is easily digested. It's perfectly suited for their intestinal system, so they have less diarrhea and constipation. And in general, they have an increased IQ, as well as better brain and eye development. And breast milk has been found to kill over 40 different types of cancers, without affecting any healthy cells in the body. Not only are there risks to the baby when babies are fed formula, mothers who do not breastfeed also have increased risks. Those include greater risks of breast, ovarian, and endometrial cancers, as well as osteoporosis and obesity. Additionally, mothers who do not breastfeed generally have an earlier return of fertility, or in other words, they start their menstrual cycle or period sooner, which can be difficult on your body if you become pregnant again very quickly after having a baby. We often focus on the benefits of breastfeeding to babies. However, there are also many health benefits to women who breastfeed their babies. You get a relaxing buzz when you're breastfeeding. So there are hormones that are released during breastfeeding. These hormones help mom feel close and connected to baby, calm and relaxed. They generally feel calm and relaxed during breastfeeding. And it also means a decreased risk of postpartum depression for breastfeeding moms. And gives moms a reason to sit down, take a break, and have a glass of water while they're breastfeeding. And a woman who is fully breastfeeding, her baby will burn about 500 extra calories per day, which can help with losing postpartum weight. Always a nice benefit. Throughout your pregnancy, you might have heard a lot about breastfeeding. Some family or friends may share really wonderful experiences, and some may share stories or experiences that might make you feel less confident about your choice to breastfeed. There are many myths that are shared about breastfeeding. I'm going to share a few that you may have heard. Some women hear that breastfeeding is painful. Some women have heard that their breasts might be too big or too small to breastfeed. And some fear that they won't be able to make enough milk, or that their babies will not like to breastfeed or will reject the breast. All of these are issues that will be discussed throughout our class. The truth behind all of the things that you may hear about breastfeeding is that all women are capable of breastfeeding. We hope to provide you with the information you need to help you feel prepared and confident about your ability to breastfeed your baby. Remember, you've already been taking care of your baby throughout all of your pregnancy, and you can continue to do so after they've been delivered. There are a few circumstances where breastfeeding would not be recommended. If you are HIV positive or have untreated active tuberculosis, it is not recommended to breastfeed. And you want to talk to your doctor if you have cancer, active herpes on breast or nipple, if you've had a breast reduction or augmentation, if you are adopting, and with the use of certain drugs, you will want to speak with your doctor prior to breastfeeding.